Hello, my name is Maria. I will be talking about the synthesis of aspirin. In this lab, you will need your lab coat, some goggles, and some gloves before you begin. The materials we will be using in this lab will be a large beaker, a 255 milliliter one, 3/4 of crushed ice, 1/4 tap water, 60 milliliters of DI water, test tubes, a Erlenmeyer flask, a 40 or 50 milliliter one, a 25 milliliter beaker, a stirring rod, a filter paper, rubber hose, ring stand, and a funnel. To begin this lab, the first thing we'll need to do is prepare an ice bath in a large beaker. Then we will fill that beaker with 3/4 of the crushed ice and 1/4 tap water at 0 degrees Celsius. We will then cool the 60 milliliters of D1 water. After that, we need to weigh the salicylic acid reactant and place it in the Erlenmeyer flask. Then we would need to measure the acidic anhydride and add it to the Erlenmeyer flask. The acidic anhydride is a glycomatic, meaning it irritates the ice, which should be kept in the fume hood at all times. Then you would need to add the concentration acid catalase and stir. Keep the paste that appears possible at the bottom of the flask. Keep stirring until the paste turns colorless or pale yellow. With the string rod, scrape and scratch until it turns like a toothpaste substancy. Then, once the paste is consistent, carefully add 10 millimeters of ice cold DI water to break the lumps that the paste might have or still has. If the solid completely disappears, let it cool in the ice bath for a minute or two. But if the solid does not reform, ask your professor so you could be able to do the experiment again. Move out of the fume hood and add 25 millimeters of ice cold DI water and stir thoroughly. Set in ice bath until it gets very cold. Set up a vacuum filtration. Keep product on ice until before filtrating it. Then collect the solid white aspirin product using the vacuum filtration. With remaining DI water, rinse Erlenmeyer flask and rinse the product solid until the smell is gone and the acetic acid is gone as well. Pull air through the solid for several minutes, then transfer the solid to an appropriate glassware, removing the damp filter paper. Fluff and air dry the product, and you are done. That is how you synthesize aspirin. Then, after that, you will need to clean up. All the solutions need to go into the chemical waste container. To end this lab, you will need to calculate the weight of the solid aspirin after some dry time, which will give you the percent yield, percent air, theoretical yield, and actual yield. The theoretical yield for this lab is 10.20 grams of acidic anhydride. The actual yield is 9.4 grams. The percent yield is 92.16%, and the percent air is 7.84%. Thank you.